This is my review of the Sony VPL-XW5000ES. I'm also going to compare it to my current projector, the Sony VPL-VW325ES. And if you missed the unboxing, please take a look at that video. I've spent a lot of time with the 5000ES over the past few days and watched quite a bit of content from various streaming services and physical discs. And the 5000ES is a fantastic projector. It has 2000 lumens of brightness, which is 500 more lumens than the 325ES's 1500. Even at 1500 lumens in a dark room, the 325ES can get bright and it looks great. But the extra lumens of the 5000ES is noticeable. Bright scenes are brighter, bright highlights pop more, and the overall picture quality is more vibrant. The 5000ES does not support 3D playback, and that's a pretty big disappointment for me. I'm a big fan of 3D despite it being phased out. It's not a deal breaker, but I wish the support was there. I noticed in going through the specs, on paper it's throwing fewer pixels than the 325ES, over 24.8 million versus the 325ES's roughly 26.5 million. Realistically, I doubted my eyes could detect the difference, and in actual viewing, my eyes could not see any loss in resolution. In fact, it looks just as sharp, if not sharper in many cases. That's likely driven by the upgraded processor, which is the X1 Ultimate, and that does a fantastic job. The contrast, colors, and depth are noticeable improvements. Both projectors are very quiet, with the door closed and no audible sound. The SPL reading in my home theater is 34.8 dB. Measuring the acoustic noise of the 325ES from my main seat, I get an SPL measurement of 36.7 dB. The SPL reading at the front center of the projector, I'm about 6 inches away, is about 44.3 dB. Although the 5000ES is in a different spot, I'm going to take a measurement 3 feet from the 5000ES because that's the distance from the main seat to the 325ES. Should be close enough to an apples to apples measurement. And at this distance, I get an SPL measurement of 34.8 dB. The SPL reading at the center of the projector, again, I'm about 6 inches away, is 39.6 dB. This scene from Pacific Rim, one of my favorite movies, the pop of the lights in the scene against the darker elements is incredible. There's so much depth and color. In this scene, again, great pop. Those highlights are bold and bright, deep blacks, the flashing light is very bright. Everything here looks great. This scene is very bright. It's purposefully blown out a bit because it's a flashback, but it's super sharp and super detailed. The 5000ES does a fantastic job here. The light bouncing off his armor and the glow from his chest are cutting through the dark in this scene. Despite the dark, I can see plenty of detail in the background and a good amount of detail from his armor. With the 5000ES, all those highlights and the light on his chest are brighter. The dark areas are darker and look deeper. I'm missing a bit more of the background detail and some of the armor compared to the 325ES because it's darker, but I like the 5000ES a bit more here. Here's another dark scene. Again, look at the background, more detail from the 325ES. A little less detail in the background from the 5000, but the detail is there and the light that's there is glowing. Lots of detail from the 325ES here. I can see a lot more of the background. With the 5000ES, the moonlight is bouncing off of the tree and leaves. Those highlights are more pronounced. With the 5000ES in this scene, the gold of the King's clothes is vivid and intense. I can see all the little detail in his clothes. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's not as vivid or as vibrant or as punchy on the 325, but both projectors are giving me lots of detail and a clean, clear picture. But there's more punch and pop on the 5000ES. I really like the look of this scene, the shadowed foreground against the sunny background. This is a great looking scene. Both projectors do a great job, but again, here the 5000ES is more vibrant and more vivid, and the contrast is incredible. And as for which projector I would choose for my home theater, it's the 5000ES. The 5000ES is worth the upgrade. It's a great projector. As good as the 325ES is, the 5000ES does everything a little better. Deep blacks, great colors and contrast, plenty of light output from my room onto a 120-inch screen, and lots of pop and depth. I'm truly impressed with this projector.